It's 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm at the scrapyard and I'm trying to get this thing out of my trunk. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna have to snap it out. The snapping didn't exactly work, so now I have it precariously balanced. This thing weighs a lot. This is really dumb, but let's do it. It's out. May she rest in peace. Or he. What's the gender of a cast iron radiator? I don't even want to admit to myself how late it is right now. But it is so late. And I'm just getting to my first pile. I think I should have gotten up earlier or something. This is a weird cord. It's like tied up in a knot. Why do people do this? Good thing it's afternoon and not evening. That made a lot of noise. All right. This is crazy. Never had this much trouble getting one cord before. Where's the plug? I also noticed that it was raining before. The street's wet. So we'll see how that goes. Anything else in this pile? I love these things. I used to sit on these as a kid. At the beach or at the pool. Nah, I can't use those for that bench. Those don't weigh anything. Wow. That looks like a pretty good tire. I don't really pick up tires though. Kind of hard to sell. Yeah, that one's a little bit roached. All right, one cord later, and we're off and running. There's nothing like the din of a lawnmower. I actually like the din of a lawnmower. I'm just not sure how it's gonna help this video. These cords are easier to cut because they don't have that fiber stuff in the middle. Wow, they're not easier to get off though. Look at this typewriter. People used to use these. Now they don't. Some chairs. I'm not cutting the cord off this air conditioner because that thing, I bet it still works. Big TV, a couch, cheap barbecue. It's taped shut. What do you think's in there that they taped it shut? Probably nothing. All right, let's get out of this noise factory. It's like 3 in the afternoon and we've already got 2 cords. Yay. I think the reason I'm worried about the fact that it's late is I might end up in a traffic jam later. I don't really like traffic jams. I feel like I'm not a 9-to-5 commuter. Therefore, I'm not really a part of the problem. So I shouldn't be caught in a traffic jam. But maybe I'm gonna have to get a 9-to-5 job if all I'm finding out here is 3 cords. I wonder if I should even take these. Yeah, why not? As long as they fit in the trunk, I'll take them. They're these rails. These are nice too. Normally you find these rails and they don't have these little knob doohickeys, so that's like a fancy-ish rail. Let's see if I can put it in my large-ish trunk. Oh, it's just gonna barely fit in there. See, it's kind of caught in the back here. Oh. plenty of room. That might even be a rail that I could sell as a rail. It's a very non-specific size. You know, usually the objection to people buying these rails is that they're most often like custom sizes. You know, 3 feet long with a 47-degree angle to fit somebody's staircase. Wow, that's not going in too well, is it? But these ones are just rectangular. All right, that's not fitting in too well. I might have to adjust that later or put it in the back seat or something, but for now, we'll live with it. I'm backing up because I overshot the pile. That happens. Let's see why I decided to back up. Wow, there's so many white objects. Was this worth it? This is what they call the Nintendo GameCube. It looks like it's not been out in the rain. It's not the Nintendo Rain Cube. There's a lot of TVs and monitors out here too. I don't really take those though. And these cubby hole things, storage units. All right, so we'll take the GameCube. I don't think it's really worth anything, but maybe later we'll find some games for it or something. But yeah, I still have a bunch of buckets in here. That's really dumb, taking up half the space in my back seat with empty buckets. You'd think I'd learn after a while. The sun is peeking out. It was a little overcast earlier. Let's see what we got here. This is one of these umbrella stands, but I think this one's made out of some kind of composite material, like resin or something. I don't know. That's 50 cents in brass. This thing right here is aluminum. It's like a huge window frame, but that weighs nothing, so I won't take it. Milk crate, aluminum chairs, we'll leave those for the hardcore scrappers. I will take, no, I was gonna take this piece of aluminum, but it's got a board attached to it. So I guess I'll just take this little $1 worth of brass. I had to do a corporate reorg in the trunk. This is not scrap. This is my floor jack. For some reason I get a lot of flat tires. Like this one's going, I just inflated it, but that one's going down. So it's always good to have a floor jack with you. Saves a lot of time. I don't know if I should really even record this because there's people in the driveway and stuff, but whatever. I'm not recording them. All right, so this pool pump is too much plastic and not enough metal. But these brake rotors are a lot of metal. Wow, my camera's not focusing that well. I think I need a new camera. I mean, need is an interesting word. It still works. It still records. Just seems to have a hard time focusing sometimes. But I might have it on like the wrong setting or something. Wow, it's like a whole big ruckus going on right now. That really never happens, but it happened this time, so that was a thing. I think what's going on is kids can't graduate from school the normal way, so they're doing like a roving graduation celebration or something. But some of us are at work right now. How you doing today?
Chainful?
What?
Take a chainful?
Oh yeah, sure. Thank you. The question the guy asked is, are you taking the chain fall? Oh yeah, I am. I don't know how I'm going to take it with just one arm. Wow. All right. Truth about these chain falls is they never really sell for much, but they're the coolest thing ever in the history of the world. There's a lot of other stuff here. I'll go through it and check back in a minute. I don't know what's cooler, so let's start at the bottom. Right near the noisy exhaust. That's a great way to record video, by the way. But we got not only weight plates, but actual dumbbells. Then, some whisk shears for shearing things. But those two pale in comparison to this. Jarts. These are so illegal you can't even use them. You can't sell them. But I think you can have them. And look where they got them. Caldor. Yeah, so basically these are completely worthless to me, but they're the best thing I've ever found in the history of the last 3 hours anyway. I'm not sure if this thing that I saw is the thing that I think I saw, but I think it might be. Wow. This is crazy. This is like super heavy duty 4-inch square steel. Wow, you never see that. I don't know what that stuff is. This is all parts to a stove. But I'm gonna have to put this pipe in my car. It's not really pipe. Those are aluminum. And this thing's glass. We do not want to break that. So. Wow. Thing's almost as tall as I am. And it weighs a lot too. It's like a 4 foot, maybe 5 foot long piece of 4x4 steel. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna put that in the car. What do you think? This is the other one. It's got a plate at the bottom. It doesn't really fit in the trunk all that well. I don't feel like doing another corporate reorg with all this heavy stuff. So I think I'll put it inside the car. I don't think that's exactly ideal, but it's ideal-er than trying to stuff it in the trunk. And there's some other cool stuff in this pile. This stove has these weird, they're like grates that are supposed to look like charcoal or rocks or something. These are really like disgusting. I definitely should have put my glove on first. Ah, well. Those will fit in the trunk. The aluminum pieces will. And I'm really mostly concerned with this big glass thing. So I want to put that down where it's not going to get busted. Alright, that's fine. Too bad these aren't a little more narrow. I could use them for that bench. Those are nice planks. Alright, so these things are insane. I've never actually found 4x4 steel before, so that's a first. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'll learn to weld, build something. No, I won't. I guess what we're finding today is cords and metal. And the aforementioned jarts. I really don't know what this thing is. It's like some kind of pump. but it looks totally worn out. Might be a sump pump. Got a long cord on it though. Look at that. And then the shop vac. I don't always cut cords on shop vacs, but this time I will. So, was it worth it? Yeah, why not? I don't think this garbage heap has anything good in it, but this might make it cool, right? What do you say? Should I put that in as the thumbnail? I don't know, maybe not. What else we got? Somebody took the cord already. It wasn't me. Hedge trimmer, cheap lamps. I don't know what's inside here. I'm not sure I really want to know. Yeah, that was not a good pile, but I do like the dead guy. That's funny. Well, I have on my left glove, and I popped open the trunk. It's a lot of preemptive stuff, and maybe for nothing. Actually, this grill looks like it has bonus grates. See? 'Cause it's got like different styles of grates. What else do we got? Trash can lid. Wood. Truck ramps. Anything in the toolbox? Nah. Alright, let's see if I can hold onto these with one hand. For some reason there's like 57 cars driving around on this little dead-end street in the suburbs. But you know what? It's all worth it. It's all worth it for grill grates. This house is for sale, so what are we gonna find in their garbage? What is this? I don't know, coffee thing? Is that a Power Ranger? No. Little kids' shoes. Wow. I think this stuff's been in the water. What's in here? Nothing? Do I want a fake Coleman lantern made by GE? No. Alright, so this pile wasn't nothing. One of the problems with trash picking is I don't get nearly enough exercise because I'm in the car all the time. But luckily this little dead-end street has several piles. So I will take this piece of dirty aluminum and that's about it. But let's go for a nice little walk. How many meters am I covering right now? Let's see. A tree. A flatware spoon. What on earth? Is this like a decoration? Poly aluminum trim coil. Huh. That's a box full of aluminum. Look at it. Ow, 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 ow. See, that's aluminum trim, but now it's aluminum scrap. And it's totally blown out the exposure, so I will... It's like 10 pounds. Of course, that means it's worth $1 maybe? Probably should have sold it as trim. Wet garbage bags. Oh, I need one of these. Does this have a key? Nah, damn. Alright, here's a cord that we could cut if I had my cutters. They're back in the car. It's alright, I did get to take a little walk. I probably covered like 50 feet. But gotta be honest, I don't think it was really worth getting out of the car. I just saw some shovel handles sticking out of this stack of garbage. Let's see what we got. Plastic table legs. This is cool. Anyone want a mailbox? Some pieces of wood. Guess we can take these for scrap. Those have some weight to them. And alright, this is what I was looking at before. I like this handle. I'm not really... How you doing today? Alright, so I'm not really in love with the fork itself. The rest of the shovels look kind of beat. But these are cool. These little coppa pans. What do you think about this? Is this too far gone? Is this borderline? It's a cool little footstool. You know, it's got old paint on it, but is it strong? Well, I weigh a lot, so yeah, I guess we'll take it. Got nothing else. What's in here? Nothing. What's in the box? What's in the box? Can't see what's in the box. Can you see? I can't see. Guess that's about it. I don't know. Do I want these? A Rubbermaid tub full of old rotary phones? Yeah, that's fun. I'll take that. Hold on. I don't know. These are really kind of gross. But people buy them for like $1. What's in here? This pile is like really... It's cumbersome. But we're gonna dig, because that's what we do. See, all the way down here, isn't that a cute little pink radio? It's not broken, I don't think. Down here is a transistor radio, soaking in a bucket. I don't think we want that radio. And in this bucket, nothing. Alright, so I'm going to have to consolidate this load a little bit, and then we'll clean it up and leave. This phone is gross. Would that make a good thumbnail? This phone is gross? Yeah, maybe. All these phones were gross, so I took them out of the tub and put them in one of my buckets. Just because I want some gross phones doesn't mean I want their gross Rubbermaid tub. I have a quick quiz. There are two things, a main road and a dryer cord. One of these things I like. The other thing I don't like. Which one is which? Do I like the dryer cord? Or do I like cars whizzing by at high rates of speed? Wow. You know, I was really excited about this stop until I realized that this dryer cord is the shortest one I've ever seen. I'm really risking life and limb here too, just to get the world's shortest dryer cord. And I can't even cut it. All right, we're almost done. Now, let's walk across and see if there are any grates in the grill. Whoa, here comes the truck. Nope. But here's like an entertainment center. That has a cord in it. See what I just did there? That's bad. I'm gonna have to pick that up. Get that cord. All right, so far today, we've really just found cords and metal and jarts and dirty phones. So I think it's time to get in the car, if I don't get killed on the way to the car, and go somewhere else. I'm starting to get the feeling that I should have come here earlier and not gone to the other place, because there's a lot of piles out here. But it seems like every one of them has been picked so far. This is nice, like if I want to give someone wine as a gift. See what else we got. Wow, that's shiny, and now it's not, and now it is, and now it's not, and now it is, and now it's not. Yeah, I should have come here first. It's hard to predict though. Go with your instincts. And if you lose out once in a while, it's no big deal. I guess if there's one good thing about getting to a town late, after all the piles are picked, is it really takes the pressure off. You don't really anticipate that you're going to find anything. So it's like a huge bonus if you actually do. I mean, it's probably not a good business model. Always leave the house late for low pressure picking where you find nothing. I don't know. Don't tell me it's going to be one of those nights. All we find is cords. 8 hours, 200 miles. And we found 6 cords. I don't know, I'm obsessed with cords anyway. I had one of these Bissell's and it works, but then after a while the seals dry up and it leaks. So that's probably what happened with this one. Alright, I'll cut that and we'll move to the next one. I am trying to be optimistic though. I really would like to find something fun for the video. But cutting cords is actually really fun. And you might sometimes question the validity of cutting cords. Like, is it worth it to destroy a perfectly good vacuum cleaner? You know, just for this little cord? But let me show you a little something. This vacuum cleaner may need a new motor. So, you know, who on earth is going to tear that thing apart and put a new motor in it? This pile looks mildly interesting. Let's see. What is that? A frost guard? Cover your car with it? Oh, look at this. Genuine birch. Make a canoe out of that. I really like these old aluminum sprinklers. Everrain. I think we found one of those before, actually. And let's see. Super, super cool gas can, but I don't know. No one will ever buy that in 100 years, but I just think it looks fantastic the way it is. And let's see, a little basket. Ooh. Look at this. Letters. Empty. Can I retuck the box with my one hand? No, of course not. Anything in the garbage can? Yeah, garbage. I just saw another picker in a truck drive right past this pile. What does he know that I don't know? Did he already dig through it earlier? Was he being kind because he felt that I had the right of way? I don't know. Looks like someone's dug through it. See, what they do is they tear open the boxes, then they look at the things in the boxes, and then they don't close the boxes. That's a nice world atlas. Should I take that? Maybe not. Let's close the box. Protect it from the elements. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at what my friend just did for us. Drove right by this sack full of weight plates. This is a plastic grocery bag full of weight plates, so let's see what happens. It's a miracle. It's an absolute miracle. Check that out. This is fun, look. This is my exhaust pipe, and this is exhaust, and this is a bag full of weight plates. All right, enough tomfoolery. Let's get back to this pile. We're serious trash pickers here. We'll fool around. Reader's Digest condensed books. You know, I've never read one of those. I used to read Reader's Digest. Let's see. Does this say hull oven proof on the bottom? Nah. I might take that. It's a cool little teapot, right? And look at these. I think I might know what these are. Oh, maybe I don't. They look like speakers. They might actually be speakers, but if they are, they're unmarked. Yeah, you know what I think these are? I have a pair of these at home that are made by Bose, and I think these are like a knockoff of the Boses. All right, deck light, oh, paint cans. All right, so that was a fun little score. I mean, I really didn't think I was going to find anything because that dude drove by so confidently, but he left me a little teapot and a bag of weight plates. I have mixed feelings about these Fisher-Price toys, the little people. Ew, look at the baby. The dingo ate your baby. See this school? You know, the bell works and everything. I don't know. It's been sitting in the weather. It's all soaked. I think I am going to... I'm going to not take this one. Leave it for somebody else. Plus, it doesn't have any people inside it. What year is this made anyway? 1971. That's old. I don't know, maybe I should take it. Yeah, what the heck. So we got here way too late, and all the piles have been picked to death. Except that last one with the weights in it. And to add insult to injury, I screwed up the settings on the camera. So the last 8 clips are underexposed. But maybe there's a goodie in this box that'll change our luck. Oh, 2 paper clips. And a wreath. And a chair. Yeah, I think next time we should come to this town earlier. Alright, here's a box that says TV speakers family room. That is a very accurately labeled box. So, thank you, but No thank you. We really don't need those. I'm really excited about this right here, but I don't think I'm going to take it. This is a super cool rail, and I just knocked these people's entire pile over. I'll fix that in a minute. We got some styrofoam. We got some like big wood blocks. Yeah, these people probably think that I'm the biggest jerk in the world because I just knocked their stuff over. But you know, what do you want? Don't build like a leaning tower of Pisa if you don't want people to knock it over. Good as new, my friends, good as new. And that railing is aluminum, and I totally want to take it, but it's like a little too big. It's cool though. Take two, because I had to peel an address label off of a thing. Like I was saying, this is like my last gasp. One more run around the route. I only made one run anyway, because I got here late. But look at this fun thing. Remember a couple weeks ago we found a bunch of these that were just bashed up? That thing's in nice shape. And over here, the Golf Master. Basketballs. All right, we can take the bird bath though. What do you think? 150 miles and 6 hours? Is this a good load? Well, I know the answer to that. I'll leave it up to you to take a guess. Look, it's Toucan Sam. See now, this concrete angel has broken wings, but they could definitely be re-adhered. I just don't know if anyone would care. You know, why am I gonna lug a 40-pound statue home? And Toucan Sam, he would be cool, except he got a battery in his back, and that makes him like so obviously not vintage, not antique. Man, if he didn't have that, somebody would buy it. Somebody would want it. But I guess he's just going to landfill. Goodbye, Toucan Sam. Look what just happened. An unsecured teapot. I went around a curve a little too fast, and the next thing you know, teapot goes flying and kapow into this 50-pound piece of 4-inch iron. Now the teapot has no spout, or like half a spout. This thing went flying too, the lid. Didn't break though. But I think on that note, that sad, tragic note, that our dollar teapot is now worth 0, I will call it a night and head home, because I've been out for like 200 miles in 7 hours and really haven't found anything today. But I do appreciate you guys coming along with me. I've had fun. I hope you have too. And until next time, let's have a little moment of silence for our former teapot. And thanks for watching.